about this screen might look backwards because we doing this through YouTube, trying to conserve my stream yard and everything like that. I was minding my own John Brown business. I was, and I started thinking about something. Those of y'all that know me know when I get thoughtful. The reason for the video though is I was being thoughtful, and I saw a video. Somebody did a video where they were interviewing Christopher Priest from a year ago. Not gonna mention person name because it's not important. And so I started thinking about Christopher Priest, One World to Come, comments I seen online like, just give it a chance. Just give it a chance. And I said, just give it a chance. Just give it a chance. Just give it a chance. Like, buy it first, read it, because we don't do refunds. Like, it ain't no such thing as if you buy a comic and you don't like the story, you get to take it back to the comic book store. But the mindset, he said, buy it, give it a chance. And I was like, what made it where folks didn't want to do that? Like, what was it where you didn't want to read One World to Come at all? You are, no, hell no. Because it could have been just a synopsis. It couldn't have been just a synopsis. This is the day and age of modern technology, and we need to remember this right here because this is key. Like, this is essential. What I'm getting ready to say, might not like it. Gonna be hard pressed to disagree with it though. So and I'll make sure, because I see folks put it up and everything like that. Yeah, this is don't notice at all. So just give it a chance. Why wouldn't folks give it a chance? I said, wait a minute. Comics come out every Wednesday. That's what that is. DC had this thing a couple of years ago where they were coming out on Tuesdays. I don't know why. Early bird gets the worm, I guess. Right. And so you have folks that are comic book reviewers. Stay right there. Like, their whole livelihood is being a comic book reviewer. Like, you stay right there. So a lot of times you ain't got no free time. They got free time. They got free time. And they didn't went and got the comic book, if not had it sent to them. If not had it sent to them. And you on your break. You got 30 minutes, an hour. You on your break. You like comic books and everything like that, but you don't like every comic book. You got certain characters that you lock in with. Right. And you at break. Now, you're not going to get to your comic book store until either you get off work that Wednesday or say later on in the weekend. Right. That's how that goes. That's how that goes. And while you got stuff on your pull list, you can put that back. Like, I don't want that. And this video is really, really aimed at the editors and the writers more so than anybody else, because I need you to understand the way your customer base is moving right now, because I don't think y'all get it. Woo! Lord have mercy, Jesus. So you have your person that's a comic book reviewer. That's what they get paid to do. They get paid handsomely well to do that. They make bread doing that. And so, bam, that Wednesday, you got it. You ain't spent no money. It may or may not be in your pull file. It may or may not. It may or may not. It ain't got to be in your jacket. But before you done spent some money, guess what you got? It's a comic book review to the person that's reviewing it, but to you, it's a comic book preview. They're not going to show you every picture that's in that comic book. It's not. And they're gonna put they review in their own words. That's what they're gonna do. So you're not getting exactly what, but you getting a pretty good idea. You get enough of a picture from that comic book review to make a decision whether or not said comic book is worth your money. Same thing with an action figure review. I don't even want to act like that. So Theo, what you saying? What I'm saying is, it would behoove y'all writers and editors to stick that landing. Don't act like you got 5 issues to play with. You got 1. The first one. I don't know if y'all paying attention. I don't. God knows I don't. I'm trying to help folks out. I'm trying. Because we believe sharing is caring, and if you know what's grow us, and I'm trying to grow folks. I really, really am. Lord knows Jesus I am. So I just want folks to understand some stuff. God knows I do. I'm trying. Because I don't want to be that person. I don't. Y'all be like, that boy, I know it ain't that. Okay, so we Generation X, baby boomers. I know it's some silent generation walking around here. I know it is. LimeWire, that because I ain't gonna say what I can say. I'm just gonna say certain stuff. Y'all remember LimeWire? I remember LimeWire. It had a lot of viruses in it, didn't it? Lord Jesus, it did. But you know, LimeWire kind of effed it up for the music industry. It ain't been the same since. It ain't been the same since. You remember back in the day, they didn't release every single you wanted. No, sometimes you just had to go buy the album. You stuck. I got to go buy the album, the cassette, or the CD. You had to go buy the whole thing. LimeWire stopped that. I just want that song. Artists couldn't play with it no more. No, you better come with it. You listen. You want me to buy your album? That whole album better be lit. If not, I can get some singles here from the free. So, because I'm trying to help the editors and the writers out. I'm trying to tell y'all how the fan base is moving. So, let's say Tom. Let's not do that. Anybody could be named Tom. I don't want to do that. So let's say Tom. Tom got a 9 to 5. Tom worked 40 hours a week. He get him some overtime if he can. He do. And Tom a regular Joe. Regular Joe. Tom got a kind of car note. Tom got the insurance and everything like that. Tom got his utilities, got his food bill. And Tom is a middle-aged dude. Like that's what that is. Tom is a middle-aged dude. So Tom is pretty responsible with his disposable income. That's what comics are. Unless you're making money, that's disposable income. So Tom is the type of person to do research before he make a purchase. He researched his car. He did. He looked for the best insurance. He did. Whether he renting or buying his house, Tom did all that research. So Tom don't just irresponsibly spend his money. He don't. Even when it comes to action figure reviews and everything like that, Tom sit up there looking about 3, 4, 5 different action figure reviews before Tom make a purchase on the action figure. Tom want to know, okay, Tom turn on his YouTube. Tom go to the comic book reviewers that he trusts. Tom trusts more than one because Tom understands everybody got a difference of opinion. Right. And so Tom checked one reviewer. They're not that excited about a particular comic book. Tom said, you know what? I'm a reasonable person. They could just not like something. Let me check the next person. And they say something similar. Now that's two. Tom ain't even went to the comic book store yet because Tom worked for a living. Feel what I'm saying? Tom ain't got time like that. Tom work. Tom checking in. Tom go to the third reviewer. The third reviewer, while not being as harsh as the previous two reviewers, is kind of mad on the comic. Now, how much comic books cost? Millionaires and billionaires out here trying to tell folks how to be responsible with their money. So being part of being responsible with your money is not making purchases about a product that you don't care too damn about. Right. So that's 3 out of 4. Then Tom goes to his 4th comic book reviewer. And what they say ain't too far out of line with what the other 3 said. Now that's the YouTubers. That's the YouTubers. Tom got a phone. Google, right. And Tom got a setting on his phone because Tom liked to read comic books. And so he got that setting on there where Google filters to him reviews from comic book based websites. Did I mention that Tom ain't made it to the comic book store yet? Now, here's the thing. Remember when I made that comment about LimeWire earlier? Whether it matters or not, I don't know. I don't know. I ain't saying, I'm just saying I don't know. I'm gonna say it's some folks. So I don't know what everybody's thought is, but we do know that comic books are released in digital format, right? I think about stuff like that when folks say, just give it a chance. You could say that in the 70s. You could say that in the 80s. You could say that in the 90s. Just give it a chance because folks had no choice. They had no choice. You could probably say that in the 2000s. You could. 2010. My fault. You know what? That's them daggum gremlins again. That's what I'm gonna blame that on. That's them gremlins. Ooh. But anyways, I was saying that in the 2020s, folks got options. Folks got options. You might want to stick that lane. I'm saying that to every editor, every writer, regardless of who you work for. You might want to stick that landing in the first issue. Yeah, you might want to give the fans what they want in the first issue. Don't act like you got runway to play with, because you don't. Not in this day and age. You don't. No. Fans today, while they could have that comic book in their pull file, based on the way comic book reviews hit, they could make that phone call and say, "Hey, put that back." I don't know if y'all knew that or not. I just want to come in here and drop that dime. That's all. I ain't want to stay in here for a long. What's going on, Black Panther? Is it still going on? Yes. You asked me a fair question. You deserve a fair answer. Yes, it is still going on. Yeah, yes, it is. Yes, it is. See, I'm able to do that. So yes, it is. It's still going on. It's like with you, I know who you are. You know who I am and everything. The fact that you got to ask me that question means you don't really know, which means you ain't checking for that comic book. This is what I was talking about. I ain't want to mention certain stuff, but you don't really hear nobody talk about that comic book. Now, that's the thing right there. This should be a lesson learned because folks want to get up on their high horse. Don't get on your high horse. Don't do that. Don't do that because the same folks that built you up can walk away. Remember they built you up. You got a fan base. You got a fan base. You don't alienate your fan base. Don't do that. Don't cut off your nose to, as grandma and them would say, spite your face. Don't do that. So when you say stuff like that, I don't know. I know what generation I come from, and we got told certain stuff for a reason. Do not cut off your nose to spite your face, and money don't grow on trees. Now, if you know them two things, you should not, you shouldn't have anything to do when folks talk about the leopard that bit your face. You shouldn't have anything to do with that because you should be operating off the old rule. You should not have cut off your nose to spite your face. And if money don't grow on trees, when somebody tell you just give them a chance, you sit up there like, yeah, you want me to pay for it first? You want me to pay for it first. That's what you because this ain't no sample. You're not giving me no sample first. You want me to pay for it first? Do I get my money back if I don't like it? No. Ain't me and you damn near the same age? So you heard them things that I heard, huh? I know you did. What you thinking? So this was me. I was just trying to help out. I appreciate the question, Black Panther. Yes, it is. But mind you know why I know it's still going on? Because an article came by. Like it was either an article or I was looking for something, because we know stuff now. That's what the thing. It's a whole website I talk about when comments coming out. Give you a little synopsis and everything. And you sit up there and you look at it, but you looking at it, and be like, oh, it's still going on. Because when you go to look, because I don't want to act like I don't look at comic book reviews. I do. This is what I do. I'm a peer. I like my peers' work. I might not always agree with it, but I like it. And so I'm checking what my peers ain't even talking about it. Now, I'm of the mindset that's for this reason right here. If you're going to do a comic book review, you want it to pop in numbers. That's what that is. You ain't trying to waste your time doing no comic book review and it ain't generating no views. Well, I know what the writer said. I know what the writer said. But the eye test tells me that more than enough folks, I didn't say most, because that would be improper English, and I didn't say all, because that would be improper English. But what I will say is that more than enough folks aren't interested in said book for folks to review it. I ain't saying, I'm just saying. Listen, I'm out. I just came here to rap a taste and everything like that, and just something I was thinking about, and I'm really just trying to help the comic book industry. I know it don't sound like it. I know it don't, but I am. Y'all taught me how to read. Vocabulary, paragraph comprehension. Y'all reading on an advanced level. Y'all did that, so I'm thankful. I'm humble. So this me just trying to give back to the comic book community and everything like that. So I hope y'all appreciate that for what that is. I hope. Anyway, listen, I'm out. Like, share, subscribe. See how we talk comic book stuff all the time over here? Just subscribe. Just come on over here. Hit that like button. Share the video and everything like that. Then yeah, we'll be back. Not tonight. Not tonight. We're not coming back tonight. Tomorrow though. Tomorrow. I ain't saying, I'm just saying. In the memory of, right? And I wish each and every last one of you love, peace, and so